stakeholders in the southern and central regions of the country under the platform of the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum have criticized the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for electing Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, a northern aspirant as its presidential candidate in the 2023 general elections. Of course, this is not the first time they are saying it. They've been saying it before now, but now that they dare them to pick Atiku, now they are coming back again to what they said before. They therefore implored politicians in southern Nigeria to reject any nomination for the office of the vice president. This was disclosed in a communique jointly signed on Sunday by leaders of the groups. The signatories to the communique include Senator Basi, Ewa Enshaw, Pandep South South, Ambassador Oke Emuche, Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide Southeast, Jare Ajayi Afenifere Southwest, Dr. Isua Dogo Middle Belt Forum, and Ken Robinson, who is the acting coordinator of the group. The SMBLF, however, urged presidential aspirants in the South to shun the attitude of individualism and self-confidence and work collectively to achieve the shared objective of producing President Muhammadu Buhari's successor in the forthcoming elections. The statement reads, the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum has described the emergence of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party as a brazen affront on the people of southern Nigeria by the People's Democratic Party (PDP). SBLMF recalls that following the release of the guidelines for the 2023 general elections by the Independent National Electoral Commission, elders and leaders of southern Nigeria and the Middle Belt under the aegis of the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum made unequivocal proclamations on the need for the presidency to be devolved in southern Nigeria in 2023. In respect of the time-honored practice of the rotation and zoning of high political offices between the North and the South by political parties as a way of strengthening national unity, peace and harmony, the group further recalled that several engagements were held with various stakeholders across the length and breadth of the country on the subject to foster understanding, mutual respect and oneness. The 17 southern governors also, in a declaration after their meeting in Asaba, Delta State in May 2021, backed the rotation of the presidency to the south in 2023. Sadly, it appears the unity and peace of Nigeria mean little or nothing to a segment of the nation's political elite. This was evidenced in the PDP Special Convention, which was held on Saturday, 28 May 2022, where certain candidates from the North were pressured, coerced, and intimidated to step down for former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who eventually emerged as the flag bearer of PDP in utter derision of the established principle of zoning and rotation of power between the North and the South. Undoubtedly, the singular motive is to perpetuate the hegemony of the North, given that President Muhammadu Buhari, a Muslim from the North and a Fulani origin, will be completing his full tenure of 8 years by this term next year. The Middle Belt therefore totally rejects the candidacy of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and calls on our people of southern Nigeria and the Middle Belt, as well as all true lovers of peace and unity, not to vote for him or any other northerner in the 2023 presidential election. In the interest of posterity, the group further urges all aspirants of the office for the office of president from southern Nigeria to shun the conceited attitude of individualism and self-confidence and work collectively to achieve the shared objectives. Again, the group calls on the politicians and southern extractions to refuse the position of a running mate to any northern presidential candidate, which will equally be viewed as subjugating their people to political slavery, the statement added. Yeah, they've said it before that they should not try it, but now that they've tried it, now they dare them, they will know what they are going to do. And now they are coming out to say, yes, we warned you before, but since it is all about somebody like Atiku, okay, let's see how it goes. I'm sure they are always, no, the not this is, one thing that these guys don't understand is that if Buhari, that is their god in the north, because as it is now, is their god, is the one who always have billions of votes, because they believe that the whole world is voting for him. 3 times he failed woefully. He failed woefully. So that's to tell you that the north alone cannot make any of them president. The north alone. And we wish if this all these so-called longer throat politicians from the south, if they would do the needful, if they would do normal. Well, if Igbo or any southern minority group cannot rule Nigeria, let the country be divided, so that everyone will rule their parts. The segregation is real, the hatred is deep, the difference is clear. But your delegates collected dollars to vote him as their presidential candidate. What a beautiful nonsense. So it's their people now, so it's their delegates. Is it their if the delegates collect money, what has it got to do with the ordinary citizens? Attire. Those who collected money, but now they are coming with their own stand. This is how it ought to be. Point of correction, they collected back the money that is stolen from them, and that is how it's going to be. Also, in the general election, they will collect his money and will not vote for him. You can imagine such beautiful nonsense. After all these so-called delegates are finished selling the country, they will now come to tell you, don't sell your votes, as if it has any meaning. But they collected his dollars and voted for him during primaries. If they don't vote Atiku, they will eventually usher in a Southwest president, and the Southeast and Middle Belt will be excluded from the government as usual. Southeast should be wise so that they don't play into the hands of Southwest presidency. Since the South decided not to be united, let everyone play the politics that will favor them, and let everybody go their own separate. Is it by force? Is it a taboo? Is it illegal for us to go as separate ways? I don't know. Is it illegal? If people say they don't want to be together, is it a must that they must be together? You say they don't know how to play politics, and you are trying to say no, they can't go. Does it make sense? If you are, because they are confident of themselves. There was a propaganda before now. They will tell you, Southeast is a landlocked place. They don't have anything. They are going to suffer. What is your problem? Let them suffer. You that you think you have everything, you are bold of yourself. You can prove yourself and test your popularity that you can do without them. They are telling you that they can do without you. But you are trying to cry more than the bereaved, and you are thinking for them. So if you cannot allow them to get what they want, let them go their separate way. And if you are bored of yourself, you always brag. The North is always brag of their voting mechanism. They are always boast of their population. So what are you using your population to do? Just to create trouble, nuisance all over the place. If you are sure of yourself, you stand gidigba. Yes, we have what it takes. We want to be in power. Then do it alone if you have it. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning the Middlebelt stand on this.